Welcome back. Yeah, another episode. Gotta apologize to you guys. It's been a while. It's been a minute. But in our defense, we were at a little celebration at one of our members' weddings this past weekend. And this is how long it took us to get back to y'all. So once again, congratulations to the happy couple. Wish y'all long life, prosperity, as many kids as you want, and just good things. Yeah, before we get started, is there anything you wanna say? Like, how you doing, guys? You good over there?
All good in the hood. All good.
Can't complain myself, But
Yep. Ready to get the show started.
let's get into it. We got some more Premier League games this weekend. And I think last episode we were discussing how the next game or the next two games would be really season defining. And it was more defining for more teams than others. Couple lost opportunities here and there. All in all, I'm looking at the results right now. I think we're still at the same spot we were last episode, where the next game determines if you lose and your rival wins, you might be cooked.
Must win. It's a must win.
Yep.
That's all it is. It's like a must win is like playoffs for football. Like you can't lose. If you lose, well, you lose. It's a must win at this point. Yeah.
Even draws will not get you anywhere. If you're trying to get into the
draws
top,
are worse. Draws make you a statistic.
Wait.
Because that helps another team. That helps a draw only helps a third party team. It doesn't help either team.
Nope. It's both teams basically lost. They didn't lose, but
yes, because it's a must. If it's a must win for both teams, and then a draw means they both lose.
Yep, and somebody else wins. So whoever's behind you in the table or above you in the table wins. So it's definitely not a win. There is no
a draw is a win for the third party team.
Yep.
Bars. A draw is a win for the third party team.
You keep dropping them bars. Keep dropping them. I should be writing this. Should be writing this down. But yeah, there's no. We played well. We deserved all 3 points. Nah.
No, you must win. It's called a must win for a reason. Must win, loser. Like
literally, all of the top 5 drew and won in either of their last 2 games. And then at position 6, we have Newcastle snapping their 5-win streak with an L against Bournemouth.
Mr. Eddie Howe. And yet, you thought you have found the key to victory. But where has that led you? Back to me.
Okay, Thanos. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Get your villain monologue off. Go ahead.
Eddie Howe.
I know you've been waiting for this.
Oh my God, Eddie Howe, man. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this.
The team he lost to, they're 1 point behind. Like, they're right behind you.
It's about how you lose, though, my guy.
They got cooked.
Okay. Man, 4-1. It's a sign of bad things to come, my guy. That it can only be 2-0 to Ipswich Town. I'll give him that. Any team in the Premier League can put 2 past any team. 2-1 to Fulham. I'm talking about Chelsea losses. I'm comparing Eddie Howe to Chelsea. Yes, if you want to, let's compare mano a mano. Let's compare you to a first-time coach with kids, please. And you have you have like a damn near 200 million midfield. You have Joelinton. You have Bruno Guimaraes. You have Sandro Tonali.
I mean,
And you lose to Philip Billing and Kepa Arrizabalaga.
isn't Clivert in that team as well?
I'm
Clivert.
not talking about Clivert. We know Clivert is good. I'm
Okay.
talking about Philip Billing and Kepa. That's who they lost to. Let that sink in.
Hey, in their
No disrespect
defense,
to Philip Billing, because I mentioned Philip Billing because he deserves to be mentioned. He's been carrying Nottingham Forest since he's not Nottingham Forest. I can't even remember their name. Bournemouth. He's been carrying Bournemouth since his teenage days. So respect to Philip, but really?
they did go on a 9-game winning streak before that L.
And where did that bring them back?
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Not to the top 4.
Not to the top, not above Chelsea, not anywhere to make any kind of noise. As soon as they have a game, oh my God, if we win this game, oh my God. Yeah, no surprise. None.
Yeah.
Go on.
I mean,
I'm done.
Kepa is actually having a great season, though. Like Kepa,
No, yeah, I mean, hey,
the
good for
worst.
Kepa. But
No.
we didn't send him out there just because we love Sanchez so much.
Nope. Nope. We sent him out there before we even knew who we'd replace him with.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get rid of this guy.
So,
Newcastle's next game is away to Southampton.
a winnable game. Win that game. But hey, you're going to have to win a lot more games this time to convince me, buddy. This 5-game winner. Yeah, like I said,
it's the worst. It is the perfect trap game, Eddie. Worst team in the league. How many
trap game? Oh, no. You better win this game, Eddie. You lose this game. Oh, my God.
Let me warn you, Eddie. I have to have only won one game this season.
Oh, my God. Eddie, if you lose this game, holy.
And who did they beat? The only team these guys have beaten this season is Everton.
How did I know? It was saying at the same time. So, anyhow, please. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this to potential Newcastle fans that may be watching out there. I'm sorry to tell you, but your coach is a fraud. And I've been saying this for years.
Yeah.
So let's see how the season plays out. I could be wrong about this year. They could win the rest of their games. Beat Liverpool, beat everybody.
Probably not, though. Probably not. Let's just get it out the way.
I almost choked while saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right. Let's keep talking about trash teams like Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh man. That's actually sad. Now we're moving to the sad direction. I mean, we can go Tottenham, we can go Man U. Which one do you want to go? I mean, which is the sadder story, Tottenham or Man U?
Tottenham.
Why?
I think Tottenham are a sadder story. Wait, no, they're not the sadder story. Are they?
No, I'm saying,
I think Tottenham are a sadder story because we're getting into sack coach levels of trash, even for a team who don't have really
sack Ange.
Yeah, we're moving towards sack Ange levels of we can't fix this. We only have one choice. Because if he keeps losing, like he's lost 4 out of his last 5. And I know if I go back, it's more. And they have Leicester up next. And I think Leicester already touched them up this season. Let me see. Yeah, in the beginning, head to head. Oh no, it was a draw. It was a draw. It was a draw. But and is I've never seen Tottenham this low on the table with any other manager ever. 15th?
Isn't Man U 13th?
Oh, that's
Pretty
the thing.
close.
Man U is ahead of them in the table. Man U and in 13th.
That's what I said. They aren't they like 13th, so it's like it's like you could you could juggle them.
I mean, I don't know what Ange needs to do. I said it's sign more players, but it's like Dragozin keeps being Dragozin in that back line. And the transfer window closes in like 6 days. So
Yeah.
I don't have the answers. He's a stubborn coach. Same as Man U. They need players that play in their positions, but it's like Spurs are just, I guess it might not. The only reason it's not as bad for Spurs is because nobody expects them to do anything. There's no expectations even from the fans, from the players themselves, from the director. There is no outrage. This is just who they are, mate. You know? But 15th? Ooh, they sacked Conte for less. They sacked Mourinho
Right.
for less. They sacked Villas-Boas for less. And those are all managers. Like they sacked Nuno Espirito Santo for less. Look at where all the former Tottenham coaches are this season. Mourinho is second in Turkey.
Mhm.
Conte is first
In
in
Napoli,
Italy.
mhm.
Nuno is second. He's,
In Premier League,
he's third now.
a third.
On goal difference. But it's like I don't know where Villas Boas is like the CEO or he's in the board of directors of his club. I think he's either the football, whatever. He's in charge of a club somewhere. I don't even remember what club it is. Oh, Red
Probably St. Petersburg,
somewhere.
Zenith.
Yes, he's somewhere. Actually, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
what is Villas? What is Villas Boas?
somewhere.
President of Porto.
Of course, Porto brought him back. Of
Yeah,
course.
like he's like all the guys you sack and you think, oh, we don't need them. We don't. But Ange is the guy you stick with that has brought you to your lowest point.
Yeah, mate.
Mm. I don't
Yeah,
know what it is. I don't know why they're keeping him. I mean, look, how did you
it's
feel?
the Australian swag. I'm telling you, it's the Australian
He just
swag.
loves aura.
Yes,
Aura.
that aura. That is that Ange aura. Yeah, mate.
How did
Yeah.
you fix Spurs in your FIFA team? Or
Oh,
did
I
you not?
sold a lot of players. I sold like everyone. Yeah, I sold like I only kept like Son. Um, yeah. Oh, obviously I kept Son, Van der Ven, Romero. I sold everyone else.
Everybody else gone.
Yeah. Oh, would you Doggy, the left back. He's pretty nice. I kept Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro became really good for my team.
I
Yeah, but I sold
I
everybody
wish
else.
Ange should just sell everybody, but nobody wants them in real life.
It's funny because I actually kept that same back line. Yeah, I kept the back line, but I sold everybody else.
It's tough out there. Tough out
Yeah,
there for Spurs, and I can't. There's no game they play where I can be sure they'll ever win. Like it doesn't matter who they're playing. I'm like, yo, Spurs. Apart from Man City, obviously, but anybody else, like even in the Europa League yesterday, I think they beat
they won.
Hoffenheim. Like
Yeah,
it was a close one, three.
they pulled out that win.
Yeah, they got it. Son,
That's a pure that's a purely Ange Postecoglou win right there. Hey, if that's why they're keeping it, I'll
score
give
more
it
than
to.
the opponent scores you
Hey,
in every game.
do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, that's how he plays ball.
High line.
High line or die. That's it. Man U also, I think now they have more losses than they had under Ten Hag with Amarin,
Hmm.
and they still haven't signed anybody this window.
I do like Jose Mourinho. I don't want to speak. If I speak, they will hate me. I don't want to speak. You speak.
They're not
'Cause
second.
I've been saying yeah, sure, get rid of Ten Hag, but who you? I don't want to speak. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I also did echo that sentiment. I was like, for their own good, probably, but it's all about the replacement. And Amarin is a great. Is he even a great coach? Let's think about it. Is he a great coach? Because what are we basing the great coach off of?
Sporting
410.
club,
410.
uh, where he
Les
he he
Boas
had
was
one
a
of
great coach.
he had one of the best strikers of this generation
Yeah.
in his club.
Yeah. Villas Boas was also great at Porto.
Uh-huh.
Marino, you can't compare.
Mourinho
Marino
won the Champions
won
League
the
at
Champions League.
Porto.
That's different levels.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he won all them games with Porto, but
Amarim
he
beat
had the
Man City.
players to do it.
That was the best game he's won.
Oh, I guess. Wait,
Yeah, when he beat Man City this year earlier.
there's so many games now. I don't even remember that happening.
I know,
Yeah, he did
but
beat them.
and then he beat them again in the
He beat them at Man U and he beat them at
yep.
Sporting. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if that's why they got him, hey, to beat Man City those two times y'all play each other, fair enough.
He's over there breaking TVs, calling them the worst Man United team in the history of the club, which in the Premier League era, maybe it might be. I actually agree
So
with him.
who has it worse, Tottenham or Man U?
I still think Tottenham have it worse because I don't see a way out of this. The only way out of this for Tottenham is to give the coach the players he needs to play in the system. And
Well, if
they're not going to do that.
his injured players come back, they'll start winning. If
Yeah,
Romero and Van der
does he
Ven
really
come back,
even have that
they'll
many injuries? Well,
Romero and Van der Ven, your two starting center backs. That's pretty huge, don't you think? Like they don't really have backup center backs that are like any good.
get him some
Dragozin,
backups. Get
yeah,
him
but
some
like,
backups.
huh?
They need to get him some backups. Or pull from the academy.
No doubt. But all I'm saying is what he has to work with is like his damn near his entire back line is injured.
So that's probably a reason not to sack him. Because he does it.
No, I'm saying like you can't say it's injuries for Man U. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You can't point to
no.
any one thing. But Tottenham, you can at least say, all right, bro, they're missing literally two starting center backs in the Premier League. Like they would start on any team in this league. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like those guys are better than our center backs. So that's a pretty big issue, man. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty tough. Like he has is Dragozin and an 18-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
you know, perhaps it was the club's fault for letting go of Davinson Sanchez, and some other players that could have helped, but still, both of his center backs are injured, man. That like I don't care who you are, you're gonna suffer, man. Take Liverpool for example. It's like Virgil and Konate both gone.
Yeah, they're gonna suffer. I mean,
Arsenal, look at Arsenal. Saliba is gone, and they can barely put things to. Bro, I'm telling you, man, those guys are not easy to find. And Romero and Van der Ven are some of the best center backs in the league. Like I mean, we know this.
the only way to prevent this whole injury issue if you just have a lot of players to play in that position, i.e. Chelsea.
Yeah, yeah.
Fofana is gone for the rest of the season. Oh, okay.
No, yeah. It's to have depth. It's to have
Wait.
players that you can plug in place. Yeah, absolutely. But is that Ange? Is that on Ange? Does Ange have full control like that?
No,
Okay.
no, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. And he doesn't have a board that's willing to do that for him, like Chelsea do. Because Maresca is also just a coach, but
Uh-huh.
the board, he probably said, we don't need these players. And it's like, we're going to give them to you anyways.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, like we're still I guess we can segue into
Before we segue,
okay.
who was finishing above each other? Man U or Spurs?
I'm gonna go Spurs.
Spurs.
Yeah. Because like I said, man, with Spurs, it's really injuries. That is really like killing them. So I don't know if those two guys are coming back, but if they get one of those guys back, Spurs.
Yeah, they have
Like
oh
Romero
yeah.
and Van der Ven got injured in the same game. Same game, bro.
Romero,
That's
thankfully for them, they're both close to return.
yeah,
Then
that's just bad luck beyond like any imagination, bro. The same game. Both of your starting center backs get injured. So
they have a
that's what I'm saying.
players
Like,
coming back in February, early, late, mid.
there you
I
go.
did not know Dominic Solanke got injured. He's out till March.
Yeah, he recently got injured.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
And
luck
then
to him.
Johnson, that was kind of getting hot a little bit. He was injured.
Yeah. I think he just came back.
There you go.
Oh, actually, he's still out till mid
He's
February.
still out.
Yeah, he's still out. Tough
Yep.
luck, Spurs. At least
That's
you have an
two goal
excuse.
scorers
But it's
down.
like, even if,
Like,
if they were fit, they probably
they
wouldn't be
would be
this
better.
bad. They will
They
be
would be
better,
better.
but they'll still be Spurs.
Yeah, I mean, they'll probably be like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be 15. But even if Man U is fit, do you really think they would be better?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What is Man U's excuse? Like, really?
Oh,
Let's
no.
think about it. Because, like,
Mason Mount being injured for the 7th time.
did they really think that, were they depending on Mason to
Josh
be
Xerxes
that?
being 18. Hoyland being too young.
Let me see what's wrong with their squad. Let me see if they also have injuries. No, only Mount, only the usual Mount, Shaw, Evans, Lindelof. Everybody else is available.
Yep.
I don't know. Is it Rashford jumping ship? Not even in the squad. He said he's out. Is it
Apparently,
Anthony?
Barcelona made an inquiry. See? And then,
If he could not take the heat at Man U, he cannot take the heat at Barcelona.
yeah, but they won't give him heat. Look at Ferran Torres. You know, they're not going to give Rashford any heat. No, they'll be happy to have him. That's normally how it goes. Like, as long as he's not trash, like how Felix was at Barcelona. Sorry, how Felix.
Barcelona. I don't know where they're pulling these signings. They're interested. They can't do anything. I think he's Milan.
Meanwhile,
put in a formal bid.
Napoli and Chelsea are fighting over the youngster. I told you, I'll take Garnacho, man. I know you know, bro. I'll take him on the bench. All right, I'll take him on the bench.
Effing no,
Yes.
no. That we don't even have space on the bench for him.
Yeah, we do.
We
What's
don't.
How Felix doing there? We can't play How Felix on Kunku. I'll take another winger, thank you, bro. Mariska literally said, "Sorry, guys, there's no space for them." So why are they there?
Garnacho.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we try to play How Felix and Kunku on the wing. What happens? Nothing. Like, nothing happens. Let's get another winger at least. He's young. He's, a little rambunctious, but I like it. And he knows Jadon Sancho, so that maybe that can be a little maybe Jaden can finally show him a couple things because he's probably going to respect Jaden more because Jaden's an out starter. So, hey, I'll take it, man. And he's played in the Premier League. We're not just getting some teenager from Ukraine who's played 3 games. Sorry, Mujik. I had to. All right. Garnacho is a young player with a lot of experience. That's valuable. Experience in a league that we all play in. Like, there's a reason why Antonio Conte is like, we got to go get that kid somehow.
I mean, they
And there's a
just
reason
lost
why we're also
pizza.
inquiring for him.
Yeah, they need him more than we do, though.
Of course.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if we can, just get that kid on the bench, man.
Well, I hope they. Yeah.
Because, I mean, in my humble opinion, I think Mudryk is better right now. But not by that much, And if we can get someone there that, I don't know, Mudryk is innocent of proven guilty, I'll give him that. But just in case worst comes to worst, it doesn't hurt to have another winger. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there's
More
no
to
way
choose
they're going
from,
to.
more competition. Maybe Chukwunonso can finally get some little consistency.
If Napoli are a serious club, they're just going to put the money there. Because if I was in charge of Chelsea, I'd get him a loan with an option.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's
Nothing
probably
too crazy.
Napoli.
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, knowing Napoli, they probably want the same thing, but they have enough money to offer better terms. So it's like,
But
please,
what do you think Garnacho would want to go?
Napoli or Man U? I mean, or Chelsea?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Mm.
No, I don't know.
I mean, I know his agent has been to Stamford Bridge. I didn't this for our last game.
They were at the
I
game.
didn't remember his agent going to meet with Napoli. Just saying.
Yeah. All right. Well,
And his agent literally posted on his story that he's at the Chelsea game for a reason. Like, all
what
right,
if
I
he's
don't know
just
what y'all
using?
trying to do here.
What
What
if
what
he's just using that to, agents? He's agent.
No, I know that's why I said I don't know what y'all trying to what game y'all are playing here, but I'm not fooled. Like, yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Up at the top of the table, Forest go to Bournemouth. Liverpool hopes Ipswich. Wolves host Arsenal. Let's talk about Arsenal before we go into the other top team.
I really hope Mateus Cunha scores a hat-trick against them so they can actually put in a bid for him.
But do you know they're not going to put in a bid for him? They're not. They don't do that. They don't have the cojones to just get the player that would instantly improve them.
They did it with Declan Rice. That helped. And 100 million. Everybody's speaking at them.
Declan Rice isn't a goal and assist player.
You talking about a striker? Oh,
an attacker that can consistently get you something and create things. They don't do that. They will sign the midfielder and the defensive, the defender, the left back. They'll sign a striker to play midfield, a striker who's better than link up play and scoring, but they never just go and get the out and out attacker. I mean, and the funniest part is he's available. Like, he's like Wolves has said, he can leave.
Uh-huh.
And it's like they haven't done anything. Like, it's not a serious club to me. Not a serious club at all. I don't know how many times we have to say, like, sign somebody that can score you goals consistently. And every window, they just refuse to. I'm tired of them. If they want to be stuck in stage 4.5, 0.6, 7, 8, that's on them. Liverpool, that's a serious club. Or at least a club that knows how to play serious football and has all the pieces they need. They're probably going to destroy Ipswich Town like 5-0. Easy. If Man City beat them 6, Ipswich, Liverpool have no problem dismantling that team. I can see Nottingham Forest winning again as well. But for the game of the weekend, Manchester City, Chelsea, 12:30 p.m. Saturday, the 25th of January. I don't know. I don't know what to expect going into this game.
I expect greatness.
From who?
Players on the pitch, whoever plays.
For what team?
Both teams.
I can expect greatness from one player on the blue side. One, I know guaranteed he's gonna turn up for that.
If he plays, there's another player that if he plays, I expect him to be great. No, three. There's three players if they play on my team, on Chelsea's side.
Oh,
There's three.
Enzo
And Reece James.
Yes, Reece.
I mean, come on.
Starting the
Come on.
That might be
don't play with him now.
used. So he hasn't played in so long consistently. I'm like,
and actually, honorable mention Chaloba, man of the match, Jehovah's son.
I really think we can get a result here if Maresca just starts the right players.
Jadon Sancho is going to start on the left. I know that. I don't know about anybody else.
Look, Maresca, Jackson up front, Palmer, Sancho. I don't know if Madueke should start this game, man.
I would mix it up, man. I'd put Palmer on the right and put Nkunku in the middle, but hey, it seems like that's a taboo subject for him, so probably Madueke.
He'll probably, and then obviously midfield, Caicedo, Enzo, Reece, Chaluba, Colwill, Cucurella.
Yeah.
I'd bench Sanchez for Jorgensen too, but I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's not benching Sanchez. So.
On the Man City side, I don't know what to expect from them. I already know it's going to be the usual suspects. Are they going to turn up? They probably will.
Can tell you who's not.
They're going to play. They're going to turn up.
Ronaldo, KDB, Doku if he plays. If Reece James doesn't take him out of the game, which I think he will. So
yeah. I mean, they lost. Kyle Walker is gone, so their biggest weakness is gone. We'll see. Like I know
Rico Lewis better hold down the fort.
Yep. For Chelsea, it's just it feels sometimes like Maresca is holding this team back when he's the one supposed to be moving this team forward, and just like it's just so disappointing. It's so disappointing. I don't have much. I don't expect much from the game, but also I'm not also being a pessimist. I'm not saying, oh, we're going to lose. But I also don't know if we're going to win. But all in all, I guess it's one of them games where if Maresca says we perform very well, I'm still going to be mad, but I'm not going to be that mad. Because I can't tell who or what is going to turn up, who is going to...
Yeah, I mean, we're very inconsistent teams.
I don't think... Well, even if it's another classic, was it then we did we do 4-4 against them?
4-4.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a classic or a 0-0 or a beat down or yeah. So it's anything is up. Like but hey, you know what I'm rooting for? A Chelsea win. I think this team can beat Man City. It can beat anybody on our day. We just got to get the tactics, positions right. I don't think we're lacking the belief. Just don't start by the shield or disaster. Don't start Caicedo or right back. We should be good. Don't experiment. Don't try to do anything funny with the midfield, please. And we'll be all right. And like as long as Sanchez doesn't, Sanchez, it'll be all right. But that's a whole lot of ifs. That's a long string of ifs. So it's just way too hard for me to predict. Way too hard to call. Like shit. I think the safest prediction would be a draw. Just both teams show up, cancel each other out. But we'll see. Just like you said, every game right now is a must win.
Yeah.
And we have to beat Man City in order to, because if they beat us, now we're in 5th position out of the top 4. If we beat them, we're solidifying our top 4. If we draw Newcastle win, we're both not in the top 4. So, yeah, even if Bournemouth win, we're both out of the top 4. So,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
I think that's the final really important game.
yeah. Shout out to everybody that's watched this episode.
Thank you all.
Drop a like.
Comment. Complain. Newcastle fans, cry to me. Tell me your pain, how you feel. Please, I want to know.
Yeah. These are your biggest up. The same way I've never
I'm not
met.
an up. As the is this thing. I'm not an up. I believe in them. That's why. I believe they can be better than they are. And their one holding them back is Eddie Howe. The rest of my case. So I'm not an up, actually. I'm actually a friend. That's why I said I don't want to do this. I like the tune. I love their jerseys. I love how they play, their tenacity. Anthony Gordon on the wing, fighting Isak, dribbling through guys, scoring amazing goals. And then to what? To go and lose 4-1 to Bournemouth.
I give them a pass for that because they won 9 in a row. But hey, he's your biggest. He's not your biggest probably your biggest fan, at least on this podcast.
Yeah.
And like I said, the same way I haven't seen any Newcastle fans. I haven't seen any Newcastle haters. I've seen a Newcastle supporter that thinks they should be doing better than what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Newcastle fans, let us know. The rest of y'all, like, subscribe, drop a comment, share with your friends, and we will be seeing y'all on